Good evening and welcome to Kingfisher's 4th dinner takeout series. Today our meal is heavily influenced by southern Vietnamese cooking. The warm weather and fertile soil contributes to many types of herbs, coconut, palms, and a variety of livestock, all making southern Vietnamese cuisine vibrant and full of flavor. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy your dinner tonight. For our first course, we have olive oil poached shrimp salad, made with banana blossom, morning glory, kohlrabi, and shrimp. This dish is often referred to the poor man's salad, usually eaten as a side salad to caramelized river fish. It is a simple salad but full of flavors. Please mix well and enjoy.
Alright folks, it's time for your first cocktail here at dinner number 4. This first cocktail here is something that I really enjoy, because on paper, there's only 4 ingredients in the drink. But in reality, there's a lot of flavor that gets snuck in on here that really comes from a lot of unique places. First 2 ingredients are pretty simple: lime juice and agave, 2 that you've seen plenty of times before. It's the other 2 ingredients though that you really want to look out for. The first one is the St. George green chili vodka. Jalapeno, serrano, habanero, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and cilantro are all blended together, macerated, and distilled together to create a truly complex and layered spirit. It really is something unique. It's got a lot of vegetable flavor on it, but part of the distilling process takes out all that spice. So then you got another ingredient. It's the Ancho Reyes chili liqueur. If you take the ancho chilies out of Mexico and you dry them for 15 to 20 days, you get the poblano chili. And if you take that and distill it, you get the Ancho Reyes liqueur, which does have some heat behind it. So essentially what you have here is spicy margarita. It's got a ton of flavor to it, and I think it's going to pair very well with the dish for you. Enjoy.
Doesn't make any sense to me, but who am I to question my feelings? I'm leaving you for someone else, but it's not who you might think it is.
For today's main course, we have chicken curry. Vietnamese curry is heavily influenced by the Cham and Tamil people. The Cham people, who are a seafaring group of people that were a part of the spice trade. During the French occupation of Vietnam, many Tamil Indians also came to work and established their communities, as well as bringing their cuisine. Tonight's curry is made with Vadovan curry powder, coconut cream, lemongrass, sweet potato gnocchi, caramelized shallots, and it comes with a baguette. The curry sauce is placed on the side. Please warm up the curry sauce and the chicken plate, then pour the sauce over the plate. Tear up the baguette and dip it into the curry to eat. Enjoy!
I'm in love with myself, I'm in love with myself, I'm in love with myself. I want you to know I won't let go, even if I couldn't love you back the same way you've been loved.
All right, and we are on to our second cocktail here at dinner number 4. One of the main things I get from people who don't like gin is the fact that it tastes very much like Christmas trees. And when it comes to traditional London dry gins, this is very common in how it's supposed to be made. However, over the past 10 years, there's been an explosion of unique gin styles that have come out, and there's a lot of interesting flavor profiles on top of that. So what if you didn't want Christmas trees? What if you wanted something like passion fruit and tangerine and pineapple on your gin? Well, if you did, you get the 7 Caves Tiki Gin, which is actually made right here in the Miramar area. So you can actually go and get it yourself if you want it. It's a fantastic product made from our good friend Jeff and is the base for this cocktail. To add off of those tropical notes, we had some banana and then some simple syrup and a little bit of lemon. And the last key ingredient is black lemon, which isn't even made out of lemons. It's a translation error. It comes from the Mediterranean area and is dehydrated limes. It's a common spice used in the area, and they turn into bitters to add to this drink. Enjoy.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow colder. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires.
For dessert tonight, we have Guanabana Sherbet. Guanabana, otherwise known as soursop, is an evergreen that thrives in high humidity and rich soil areas, which makes southern Vietnam an ideal growing area for the fruit. It is usually enjoyed as a smoothie on a hot day to cool down. Today, we spun fresh Guanabana with milk and sugar. Please enjoy the dessert with the Gavottes wafer, a classic waffle that can be found in every Vietnamese home.
All right, folks, it's time for that final cocktail here at dinner number 4. Now, when you're creating new cocktails and trying to find complementary flavors and combinations, sometimes you tend to expand and grow on the drink. You might start with a 5-ingredient cocktail, and then you add something to it, so now it's 6, then it becomes 7, then 8, then 9, sometimes 10 or 11 ingredients inside of one cocktail. When it works, like in the tiki world, you can have some phenomenal drinks. When it doesn't work, it can fall apart and you have some spectacular failures. Sometimes we don't want to do either of those, and you have to take a different approach. Actually, one of my favorite approaches, and it's simple, the minimalistic approach. This cocktail, specifically paired with this dessert, is only 3 ingredients, and that's all it needs. The first ingredient is lemon juice, which you've had plenty of times before, and it's probably the most commonly used ingredient in the entire cocktail world. The other 2 ingredients, though, not as common. The first one is the St. George pear brandy. You might recognize St. George because that was also the chili vodka used in the first drink. This pear brandy is made from Bartlett pears in the German style of a eau de vie, which is an unaged brandy, and it is probably the freshest and most direct pear flavor you can get in any spirit that I've ever had, and you can probably find anywhere else, except for maybe some Austrian and German schnapps. The last ingredient is a champagne syrup. And you're probably thinking champagne with the bubbles and the nice, tall, thin, slender glass, and that's fine. However, if you take that champagne, you let it sit out overnight so all the effervescence goes away, and you add some sugar to it, you have a champagne syrup. And that's it. 3 ingredients balanced perfectly together specifically for this dessert. We hope you enjoyed your meal tonight and have a great evening. Thanks.
Memories come back when
Thank you so much for joining us for the dinner tonight. We hope you had fun and had a delicious dinner like always. Please have a happy holiday and a happy new year, and we wish for you to join us on our next dinner on January 15th. That's it for tonight. Bye, folks.